So I get up and see the face I grew up with in the mirror, surrounded by less hair and more responsibility. And I put on a suit and a tie, and skateboard kids call me Mister. And it's a goof, because till I was 12, I thought Mister was my dad's first name. Now I have to wear a suit to my job.
And I know I swore on my roach clip not to get a 9-to-5 job. I was going to be a DJ or a ski instructor. But I have one now, and I supervise people from an office with a window, and they give me a parking space and a paycheck every other week, which I need to keep my house. But everything will be okay as long as I don't turn into my parents.
And I know the house I planned on owning was going to be in Santa Cruz, and I was going to share it with my 7 closest friends. And there'd be a fountain in the basement that spouted Bacardi and Coke. And there'd be lyrics to After the Gold Rush scrawled on the wall, because we all felt that way too.
But the house I have is in the suburbs, and there's a map on the wall, and my friends come over when they can get sitters, and we drink Diet Pepsi and stare at the map and try and remember what the countries in Europe used to be named.
And the conversations we have begin more with remember when instead of I can hardly wait until. And 11 o'clock seems later than it used to. And I have 8 boxes of records that go with me every time I move, but nothing to play them on. But everything will be okay, as long as I don't turn into my parents.
And we all planned on being younger for longer than this. Didn't plan on having our knees and backs make strange noises. Ponce de Leon came to this country looking for the fountain of youth. I can't think of a better reason to go anywhere. Whatever happened to him?
And I think about children and marriage, and what I'd name them if they were here, and how long 9 months is, and if aloe vera does anything for stretch marks. And then the phone rings, and I remember that I went to college and got a job because I've known since I was 7 that everything will be okay as long as I don't turn into my parents.
And I have nephews and nieces where I once only had brothers and sisters. And I ask them what they want to be when they grow up. And they say things like,
someone with a TV show all about movies. Who's in them, how exciting it all is. A real tool for mass culture. I'd call it Flicks, and people would recognize me on the street.
Hi, I'm Cindy Stivers for Flicks.
Or someone with a TV show all about music. Who's playing it, how exciting it all is. I'd call it Inside Music, and I get checks from Viacom every couple of weeks.
I'm Meg Griffin, and this is VH1 Inside Music.
Or someone with a TV show all about videos. Which ones are most popular and how exciting it all is. We count down the top 21 videos every week, and we put a whole bunch of commercials in just before we got to number 1.
This is Carol Miller for VH1's Top 21 Countdown.
And when quiet comes, I stand there sometimes in my underwear and remote control, driving the TV around the culture, like my dad with a cigarette and a garden hose in the front yard. But when the neighbors call and ask me to turn the music down, I tell them, no way.
Not a chance.
Eat me. Because I know everything will be okay as long as I don't turn into my parents.
VH1, keeping 45,119,852 Americans from becoming their parents.